Good morning. Please excuse this momentary pause in the program as we move our risers to behind the stage. and our children are transitioning back to their seats. Thank you.
Did you get all that? Yeah. She did
Good morning, everyone. How are you feeling today?
Yeah.
We'd like to welcome you to the class of 2019 fifth grade promotion ceremony.
We are so glad that you took time out of your busy day to help us celebrate this milestone in our academic lives.
Our vocal selection and slideshow were arranged by Miss Haynes and Miss Shaw. Thank you for helping us create and show off our wonderful talents for our parents and teachers.
We will get started today with the presentation of a special award called the Daughters of the American Revolution Youth Citizenship Award. Here to present the award on behalf of the Daughters of the American Revolution, please welcome to the stage Ms. Lindsay Dimitovich.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Lindsay Dimitovich, and I'm here on behalf of the Thomas Nelson chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. The DAR is a women's service organization, and we promote historic preservation, education, and patriotism. I'm here today to present a very special award, the DAR Youth Citizenship Award, to an outstanding 5th grade student from Upton, Boston. I would like to present this award, certificate, and Kayla Johnson Bay. Congratulations, Kayla. Please keep up the good work.
Kayla. That is a special award. Next, we would like to welcome our fabulous art teacher Miss Wade to the stage. She will share with you all the details of the 5th grade Legacy Art Project. The Legacy Project is a Hoffman Boston tradition in which the 5th grade class leaves behind an artistic gift to the school. This year, the project was directed by Miss Wade and Maspas, the renowned local artist and former APS student. He spent many hours with us 5th graders this past fall to work on the project. Please welcome to the stage, Miss Wade.
Thank you. Morning, everyone. So this year we had a really exciting opportunity for our 5th graders to work with an artist named Maz Paz. And he was born in Colombia and was raised here in Arlington. He graduated from HB Woodlawn and then went on to study art at George Mason University. So he was just an incredible person for our students to connect with and for him to share his love of art. He also has created murals around the world in South America, South Africa, many different countries. And for his work with this year's 5th grade class, he worked with them to design a mural inspired by the beauty and to celebrate Arlington wildlife. So please ask your graduate today more about that project if you have not heard about it. But it is upstairs in the art hallway and it is spectacular. We have pictures of it right here. So there's also part of it includes the Potomac, the far right of the mural. So this was an incredible opportunity for our students and we're really proud of them. Thank you.
The 5th grade class of 2019 would also like to present 2 books to our outstanding librarian, Miss Walter, to add to the Hoffman Boston Library collection. Collectively, the members of this year's class read over 7,000 books. We hope future students will enjoy reading as much as we did. The 2 books that will be leaving behind are Trevor Noah, Born a Crime, and My Family Divided by Diane Guerrera. Both stories highlight journeys to hope. Miss Walter, please come to the stage so you can receive the books.
Thank you again, Miss Wade. Thank you again, Mrs. Wade and Miss Walter, for your awesome ideas and patience while working with this year's 5th graders. Next up in the program is reflections of a snapshot of some of our best memories as students at Hoffman Boston. Please welcome to the stage Kayla Lopez.
Some of us have been together since Montessori. Can my Montessori classmates please clap 2 times? Many of us have been here since pre-K, kindergarten, or 1st grade. Can you snap 4 times? Everybody else stomp 1 time. Do you remember when we went to the zoo in kindergarten and the elephant was standing on the ball? What about when we were in 1st grade, we made scarecrows out of newspapers? How about when we went swimming in 3rd grade? We were either sharks or minnows. The sharks got to dive off the diving board, and the minnows had to stay in the shallow waters. Where are all my sharks? Sorry, minnows. I have so many great memories of 5th grade. Don't you? Especially the outdoor lab. It was lit. I love making s'mores, and I hear the most people stay up all night laughing and talking in those tents. It was so much fun. Whether you've been here for 1 year or 8, once an all-star, always an all-star. Thanks for the reminder, Ms. Garcia Lana. The bulletin board you created in the front of the school makes us feel extra special. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much, Kayla, for sharing those wonderful reflections. Next, you'll have the presentation of the 5th grade awards. Please welcome to the stage our marvelous math coach, Ms. Plunkett, our exceptional gifted education teacher, Ms. Dempsey, our fantastic music teacher and course director, Ms. Haynes, and 2 of our fellow 5th grade classmates, Sydney Heller and Wilbur Batbo.
Honored to be here. I'm Lila Plunkett, I'm the math coach. I had the great pleasure of being a 3rd grade teacher 2 years ago, and I'm so proud to watch these students in their promotion ceremony. Ms. Fields couldn't be with us today. She's our STEM coordinator, and she wanted to recognize the participation of students in our Science Olympia team, so I'm here to present those awards. If I call your name, please come up to receive your award. Nicholas Brotherton, Sydney Heller, and Brianne Medina. I'm so proud of your accomplishments.
Who are on the Math Dice team this year because they worked really hard, and the majority of them were able to make it to the tournament, and they did a really good job at the tournament. They worked really hard. So if my Math Dice friends, when I call your name, will you please stand up, and at the end of the meeting, please give them a round of applause. We have Abdi. Arjun. Score at the tournament and made it to the final table with the top scores of every student with all the schools participating. So,
So this is a very special graduation for me because I've been teaching some of these kids since they were 4 years old. So it's my very first pre-K to 5th grade graduation. Probably part of the reason I was crying so hard, so thanks guys for keeping it together. And also, thanks for being so professional. I have taught you well. So these next awards are for All-Star Chorus. We have some students who have participated for 1 year, some for 2, and some for 3.
So I'm going to ask if you have participated in All-Star Chorus for 1 year, I'm going to call your name and you can come up on the stage and then you can leave and we'll do it that way, okay? So Dominique Collins, Gabriel Smith, Mallory Horton, Nicholas Sutherland, Aya Mukhtar, actually, we only have 1 2-year participant, so Gabe Brown, if you could come up here as well. And then we've got some students who have wanted to hang out with me on Mondays after school for 3 years after school, from 3rd grade, 4th grade, and 5th grade. So if these students could please come up to the stage, Noman Anglan, Brianna Medina, Kayla Johnson Bay, Jeremiah Poole, and Cameron Neal. The last awards are for our 3 honors chorus participants. These students auditioned. They have to go to Kenmore and go audition. It's a very nerve-wracking process, and several of our students did do that, but 3 of our students made it into honors chorus. So if Peniel can join us up here. They rehearsed for 3 months and they performed in March at Kenmore, and it was a really big deal, and I hope they can go on to do more stuff like this. Great job, guys.
Hello, my name is Cindy Howard.
And my name is Boo Babu.
Last week, 5th grade classes voted on what they think their classmates' future jobs will be. And here are the results.
This award is called the Future Engineer. Have you ever sat next to a classmate and they were always tinkering or something? They could build anything out of a few pieces of paper and a handful of paper clips. Next thing you know, you see a rocket should fly across the room. For future engineers, we give you a robot building kit that you can tinker with for as long as you want. You like. Gabe Brown, please come and receive the award.
This award is called the Lawyer Award. This person always wants to pay or argue a point. This person always speaks up and represents 5th grade's wants and needs. This person motivates 5th graders to be different and be the best in the school. This person always reminds students to prove the answers. For the Future Lawyer Award, we give you a pocket-sized copy of the Constitution, so you can begin studying for the bar exam. Zachary, please come and receive your award.
This award is the scientist. This person always knows about scientific phenomena. This person always adds onto Ms. Yarborough's and Ms. single science lessons and was almost always correct. This person was going to be called the new Bill Nye. For the Scientist Award, we give you a book called 101 Cool Science Experiments, so that you have lots of new crazy scientific experiments to keep you busy. Alexander Reyes Morales, please come and receive your award.
This is the News Broadcaster Award. This person knows all the celebrity of Pop and Boston News. This person should be a permanent fixture on HFB TV to give the breaking news in school. For the News Broadcaster Award, we give you a set of colorful pens. Since you have so much news to investigate, you will need a set of colorful pens to write it all down of the creative, colorful stories you report on. Brianne Medina, please come and receive the award.
This is the Council Award. This person always speaks up for the underdog. This person comes to the rescue to try and make things fair. When this person sees students having a disagreement, this person helps them find positive ways to resolve their issues before teachers even have to intervene. For the Council Award, we give you a journal that you can use to write down and keep track of how you and all your friends are feelings in order to help us solve personal problems. Arsamla Gerachi, please come and see the
This is the Doctor/Nurse Award. This person is a frequent visitor to the nurse's office. They say they're sick or hurt, but we really know what is going on. They're getting tips on how to care for sick patients. They're learning medical procedures for nursing a scraped knee or bandaging a bruised head. In this award, we give you a mini first aid kit so you can always be prepared to help people when they are hurt or in pain. Kareem. Thank you all very much.
Wow, those were some outstanding awards. Next, we would like to take some time to give a special thanks to three very important groups of people: our teachers, the 5th grade class, and our parents and guardians. Please welcome to the stage Ayan Mukhtar and Henry Guevara.
We would like to thank all the teachers from pre-K to 5th grade for teaching us all we need to know to be successful students. Elementary school is where we build the foundation for all future challenges.
This next thank you is for the 5th grade class. Some of us have been together since kindergarten and others just joined over from Boston family this year. We are a great bunch of 5th graders I had a memorable time here at Hoffman Boston. I would like to thank all my fellow fifth graders and always being here in times of need. We could always depend on each other for fun, laughter, and when times are hard. I'm going to miss you all. Middle school, here we come, ready or not.
Another big thank you has to be given to our parents and guardians. Thank you for sending us to Hoffman Boston and volunteering your time to support our success. We appreciate all you have done for us. Without your love and guidance, we would not be celebrating this day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there all the way? No, it's right here. It's right here. Look. This is all trail. Like, these are all that one. Should we turn the overheads on?
Thank you, Henry and Aya, for expressing our appreciation to those important groups of people. Now I would like to welcome to the stage Miss Hahn and Miss Smith. Please come up and give your last encouraging words to the best 5th grade class that ever walked through those doors. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our assistant principal, Miss Hahn, and our principal, Miss Smith.
Good morning. Today is the day. Congratulations to the promoting class of 2019. It's hard to believe we are here. As many of you know, I was a 3rd grade teacher here at Hoffman Boston when these guys were in 2nd grade. I feel like it was just yesterday I saw many of these students in the younger grades. I remember meeting Kayla Lopez as a 4-year-old Montessori student, and I remember seeing Michael Kolb in Miss Bai's class. So many wonderful memories of all of you here at Hoffman Boston. Somehow all of these little kids have grown up, and they're not that little anymore, and they are ready to go to middle school. So a little advice for our 5th grade students. Thank you for being all-stars. You worked hard this year in academics, in friendships, and in leadership. The 5th grade classes are the leaders of the school, and we appreciate you showing all-star behavior throughout the school year. And although there may have been an opportunity to relearn some of those all-star behaviors with Mrs. Hahn or I, you did so by taking responsibility and reflecting on your choices. So here's our advice as you move to middle school. Don't forget your elementary school friends. They have helped you grow into the amazing persons you are becoming.
Make new friends next year. Middle school is a great time to make new and different friendships. Step outside of your comfort zone and say hello to people you might not have met yet. You never know where or when you might find your lifelong best friend.
Take the middle school work seriously, but also have fun. Middle school teachers love what they teach. Give them a chance, and you're going to learn to love it too.
Turn off those video games, friends. You know who you are. I promise, and read a good book. I promise that the characters in the book will be far more interesting.
Finally, this has been said many times today, but don't forget you are and always will be a Hoffman Boston All-Star. So make sure you come back and visit us. Congratulations.
Now those were some encouraging words. It is now time for the 5th graders to walk across the stage and receive our promotion scrolls. Mrs. Yarbrough, Mr. Zagarani, Mrs. Harvey, Mr. Fritz, Mrs. Hinkson, and Mr. Siegel, will you please come to the stage so you can present the scroll?
Miss Hicks, Miss Godek, please stand and approach the stage. Get on the wall there, folks. Slide back a little bit for us. It's perfect. You can help out. Betsy Martinez. Anthony Kimmel. Jesse Ramos. Tyree Bowman. Nate Guerra. Kayla Lopez. Kareem El Busarhini. Dominique Collins. D.R. Jackson. Jeremy Rubino. Valerie Fortin. Folks, let's give an extra special big hand to McKee's Wolves. Zachary Amadou. S.A. Jonas. Kevin Gamba. Isaiah Warner. Gabriel Smith. Glenn Yorick. Giovanni Mora. David Greenbaum. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Miss Hanks and Miss Godek two big hands. Miss Yarborough, students, please stand and approach the stage.
Y'all stand right here.
Abby Germa. Henry Guevara Juarez. Ochir Batsu. Mac Thompson. Tay-Tay Nicolay. Anu Jafar. Bill Goon Betco. Alexander Reyes Morales. Danielle Matthews. Aya Mukhtar. Maria Cabrera Jaramillo. Gamador Biamador. Chuchitor Batulga. Gable Brown. Miguel Cosmayar. Ruth Abade. Darina Pohribna. Nabila Sagota. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give me a jar for the fifth class. Bring it in. Mrs. Fritz, Ms. Harvey students, please stand and approach the stage. Barack Andrew. Johnny Reyes Morales.
I just crushed them. I go into the hallway.
Sandra Nunez Alvarez. Jamie Vargas. Christopher Vasquez. E.O. Megadine. Norman Alcala. Sidney Huller. Michael Fold. Arson Gatichou.
Thank you everyone for attending our promotion ceremony. Please let the fifth graders dismiss before you leave.
We will have a reception with refreshments in the Carver Center. If you plan on taking your child home, please see his or her formal teacher so you can sign the student out for the day. Now, fifth graders, please stand. No, wait, sorry. Sixth graders, please stand.